Hayride fans chose another singer to fill the show's reputation as a star maker.
I lingered down in Mexico and Madison.
Webb Pierce described his style as just a country boy singing his heart out. He knew he was going to make it.
Webb was a manager of the Sears men's section, men's department. Webb couldn't get on the Louisiana Hayride. They wouldn't let him on the Louisiana Hayride. And Webb was playing local honky-tonks and, and outdoor shows. And he'd say, one of these days, son, I'm going to be on the Louisiana Hayride. You wait and see. You wait and see.
Then finally I got to know Horace Logan and kept telling him he needed me on the Louisiana Hayride, and he kept telling me I was an amateur. And but finally he says, I'm going to put you on there and show you. And when you go down there and sing at Hayride, you're singing among professional entertainers. And that I'm going to show you, let you go out there and find out for yourself just how bad you are and how good they are.
It was so obvious to me that he was going to do something. He was going to do something or kill himself, one or the other. He was just that determined.
There was a guitar player, a staff band named Buddy Attaway. And he paid Buddy Attaway to be sick so he could play guitar. And so what he was playing, Webb Pierce can't play. He plays guitar like I do, bad, awful. And so when he got the opportunity, he just jumped in front of the microphone and started singing.
So I went out there and stole the show from all of them, and he said, hey, you better come back next Saturday night. And that's the way it started.
Wondering, wondering, who's kissing you?
People I worked with at Sears when I started on there. I know one lady was a very nice lady, and she says, Webb, you should go to a training school and have your voice trained. And I said, have it trained? Yeah, so you can sing smooth and like these big stars. I said, I don't want to sing like them. I want to sing like me. He said, well, you just, you don't sound like the others. I said, I don't want to sound like the others. They thought everybody's supposed to sound like Crusoe, I guess. But this was country music.
True to legend, Webb followed the trail east to Nashville, but he left behind a legacy of his own. More than any other artist, Webb was quick to give the new kid a break.
At one point, Webb's band consisted of Goldie Hill as a girl singer. She's Mrs. Carl Smith. Tommy Hill, her brother, is lead guitar. Faron Young is a front man and soloist. Jimmy Day on steel and Floyd Kramer on piano. Wasn't a bad band, was it?
Please don't betray me, 'cause I can't live without you.
Webb decided he wanted a girl singer. And he said, we ought to get a girl for the band. And Tommy said, well, I've got a little sister at home. He said, you want to give her a try? And he said, why not? And he called me and he said, you want to sing? And I said, sure.
I call the Louisiana Hayride my school of hard knocks because we worked the road during the week and worked there on Saturday night. And we didn't make a lot of money. I don't guess anyone did. Even the stars, so to speak. It wasn't a big money situation, but it was a stepping stone.
I wanna live fast, love hard, die young, and leave a beautiful memory.
Of course, I started trying to write some country songs then. And I went over and knocked on his door, and I told him I had some songs I wanted to hear, and I came in, he let me in, and I sang them to him. And Webb said, well, son, you sing a lot better than you can write. So that was a compliment to me, but I thought, well, goodness, I didn't think of myself singing. I couldn't never see myself as a professional singer making any money. And I thought, well, I'll be a songwriter. But he changed my ideas around, so well, you better sing.
Old Faron left dairy farming and hit the road with the rest of Webb's band. That family saw a lot of miles before they all made it to Nashville.
We went to one time right across the line over in Texas, advertised it. We went down to do the show, and there was no electricity in the school at all. And they had lamps in it, had coal oil lamps. Of course, we had nowhere to hook up the steel guitars and things, and no PA system. But we were very lucky because the auditorium didn't hold about 50 people. And there was about 10 in there. And it was on the ground floor. And it was about 40 of them looking in the windows, looking around. And Webb made a bad mistake because he told everybody outside, well, if y'all want to see the show, just come on in. Well, those 40 came in with the 10 that was in there that paid. We had to give them their money back, which was like a quarter or something a piece. But it was funny. They weren't easy days.
When Webb left the show, again, another artist became superstar. It was a question among the acts, who's going to be the next big one?